Galactic Federation Update, August 19, 2014. 9 Simi, 4 Luo, 11 Selamajaran. We arrive with more to tell you. Your planet has been the site of a vast final contest between the dark and the light. The various ancient families are united in their determination to bring an end to the long rule of the Dark Cabal. The present segment of this rule began with fire and ice, which marked the end of the last golden age and the start of the present recorded era of your history. The Anunnaki were determined to at last fully control their human subjects. Thus, those who became their minions were faced with the need to cruelly control you. This need produced the odd histories that are the last 6,000 years of this rule. The Dark has been unable to completely fulfill their own requirements, which included the formal end to your liberties and the illicit preparations of a means to prevent your future return to full consciousness. It is this disregard for heaven's decrees which has sparked the present quiet revolution, now ready to confidently deliver you from darkness. Those who so fervently believe in the light's cause can be assured of inevitable success. The final stages of this revolution are now underway. The dark is now shrinking as its once insurmountable power fades. Your former rulers used to firmly believe in their omnipotence. Their confidence is at an end. Massive arrests are to sweep them from power and permit the light to put new governance in place. This new governance is tied to a rising prosperity, which is to quickly become a permanent fixture of this transitional realm. Awash in prosperity and new governance, you are to daily encounter a plethora of new technologies. Once disclosure occurs, these new technologies are to be combined with our own. A new climate of love and light is to prepare the pathway for the introduction of your personal mentor. This mentor has been one who has learned your proclivities and is prepared to push you forward to the point where you are ready for full consciousness. Aiding in these matters is to be the beautiful and significant lessons of your ascended masters. These lessons are to set the stage for all that is to come. You are to learn about your true history and what the Atlanteans did to you. The plunge into limited consciousness introduced you to the horrors of fear, limitedness and even death. The Anunnaki used these things and their minions to move you into a state of complete servitude. This, they nearly accomplished. You are former physical angels who learned much while in this state of dread. You are to use this wisdom to further the edicts of the light. You truly know all about limited consciousness. You understand how it works and how an entire population, regardless of size, can be manipulated by those who have succumbed to the dark. We are very proud of you for what you have done. All the suffering, the diseases, the lack and even those things which have driven you to harm your fellows under the guise of religion or even those moments of war. You have experienced the best of times and the worst of times. Because of that, you all possess a vast inner book filled with those circumstances and the major events that surround them. This wisdom is something that only nearly 13 millennia of ups and downs and repeated near extinctions by your gods could have given you. That part of your history is over. With your mentors, take inventory of how this has affected you. Make yourself ready for full consciousness. You have within you and your Akashic records, lessons that you can use to teach many of this galaxy who dearly wish to become eligible for full consciousness. At present, this process is starting throughout this galaxy. Your histories possess vital lessons that you can teach. We are most understanding of the immensities you have had to pass through lifetime after lifetime. These horrors are markers to those who you are shortly to meet and then teach. Each of you is then to mentor entire star nations so that they can move to the threshold of full consciousness. In doing this, you are to ensure a galactic peace and permit this galaxy to move into the light. This is to allow heaven to then unfold the next events of physical creation in this sector of physicality. Namaste. We are your ascended masters. We arise before you with much good news. The march toward prosperity quickens its pace. Much is now happening which promises you a bright future. The governance that rules this realm is ready to give up. The Americans are preparing for Nisara. The rest of this globe is readying for what can be called Gesara. In any case, we bless these developments and know that it means our lessons are that much closer to manifesting. As you prepare yourself for freedom, be ready to bless and acknowledge those unsung heroes who have made all of this possible. There are those in government, the legal system, and especially in finance who have worked diligently to manifest what you are to enjoy. Show mercy and be in grace every moment of your coming days. It is only due to the sacred dispensations of heaven that these amazing events are at hand. We are grateful and filled with blessings for each and every one of you. The grand blessings of freedom and prosperity are gifts meant to prepare you for full consciousness. At an appropriate moment we need to teach you many things about what is ahead for you. In denying death, you are to ascend and become one with us in divine service. Long ago, at an equally appropriate moment, each of us partook of a special ceremony, which enabled us to ascend. Then, we each had a sort of boot camp to go through. This taught us much about humanity and how best to guide and serve you. All of this is to be accomplished shortly by the works of our space family. In Inner Earth, you are to be given a specially prepared 3-day ceremony, followed by a 10-day training in full consciousness etiquette. Then you are ready to join your Agarthan family and us in transforming this solar system. You are to meet those who are non-corporeal and who inhabit Venus and Mars. Think upon these times as the end to what for many of you was a period of long frustrations and unfulfilled dreams. Moments will arrive where you can at last enjoy what you have been promised. We ask that you use part of your time to bless and thank your family on earth and in heaven. Begin each day in this mode. You are actually here to be a divine part of what heaven decrees daily for physicality. Be one in your freedom and wisely use your prosperity to better humanity and all life upon this wondrous orb. We ascended masters have long interceded on your behalf. We knew how this magnificent adventure was destined to turn out. We are ready to assist you in carrying out the grand deeds heaven has so graciously given us. Together, we are to forge a new star nation, bring peace to this galaxy, and aid in expanding the light to even greater parts of physicality. Hallelujah! 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 Today, we have given you great news. Numerous amazing things are coming to fruition. Be in joy, be prepared, and most of all, be thankful for the events that are manifesting freedom, prosperity, and new governance for all. Know, dear ones, that the countless supply and never-ending prosperity of heaven are indeed yours. So be it. Selamat Gajan. Selamat Ya, Syrian for B1. And be in joy. Channeled by Sheldon Neidl. www.paoweb.com